How's it going, everyone? Hopefully doing well. Welcome back to another video. Now, over the last few videos, I've been a bit negative, let's say. If you watched the grind on Friday and then the grind on Monday, I did not have some very good games, and I wanted to change that. So today, we're going to be playing in the E50. Not the E50M, the Tier 9 one. Now, this thing is, well, it's actually extremely fun. It gets a very, very nice gun, and realistically, this pen is not good. Like, if you want to actually play this thing properly, you just load full APCR, right? But I want to make a little bit of credits, so we just keep that there just for when we meet, you know, targets that we can actually pen with that. But I mean, besides that, besides like the pen, shell velocity is decent. The APCR shell velocity is very, very nice. And even the HE rounds, like they go at 1.2k, the exact same as the AP rounds. So the shell velocity on this tank is actually extremely good. As you can see, we do have a turbo, we have the rammer, and we do have IRM. Now, I have been playing this with Vent's rammer V-Stab, and it works fine. But I wanted to try this out just because I want to see if we can make it a little bit more maneuverable. And IRM will help out with that, and of course the turbo is going to help out with that, and we are also running the fuel filler replacement for the actual directive, so that's going to give us 4% engine power as well. I'm not going to go and, you know, use fuel or anything like that. I think that's a bit stupid, but we'll go with this and see how it goes. Right, so first game, we're on Redshire. Very nice. Let us go to the middle and see if we can snipe some people as they are crossing. There is 4 heavy tanks, so it's not too bad. We might be able to shoot some of them as they're crossing the bit over here in the 990 line. So let's see what we can do. The Batcher is actually going as well, which is really, really good for us. So hopefully we'll be able to get some shots off in a second. Although it doesn't look like he's going anymore. I don't know if he can still shoot that. Can you still shoot this? Or spot this, sorry? He does spot it, but it's quite late. Well, at least someone spotted it, but it was quite late. I need to pull back just to not get spotted by this EBR. And now we can go back forwards again. Batchat's not really done too good of a job for spotting the 90 line, but that's fine. We're just going to have to be a little bit patient. It's really annoying, actually. We could have farmed this T28 before he even gets across. I mean, at least now he's going. Wow. Okay. Oh, look at this. Nothing wrong with this game. Completely fine. Did I track that guy? Okay, I don't really know what's happening, to be honest, but let's now move on with our lives and go over this side of the map and try and get some shots. Very nice. Nice easy shot into him. It's a lot more mobile in the aspect of like traverse speed now, actually. We don't quite have the shot here, which is annoying. I should probably move up though. Let's move up, because this game is slowly just falling apart for the enemy team. And I say slowly in the fastest possible sense.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Just keep going. Might be able to spot the Kunze-Panzer in a second, maybe. Don't really want to go over this hill just yet because of the FV. Very nice. We'll just stay there for a little bit.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy is hit.
Going well.
We've lost the track.
Oh well. Try and load HE. I'm going to sit here and just see if I can get this. Very nice. Yeah, even get the kill. Alright, 3k damage. Considering that that's 15-2, and we didn't really do anything, I'll take it. It's not the worst game. And we can apply as well, so we get a nice amount of XP that I can put towards the field mods. And we don't have any field mods at the moment, so that's fun. So let's now go into our second game. We'll keep the same setup. Maybe we'll remove this, just to see if we notice any difference. Because the main thing with the E50 is that the power to weight is really quite bad. It does weigh 63 tons, so yeah. Well, I tried to show you another game. Obviously, I'll just play another one, but I mean, this one went okay. It just stopped recording. It literally just stopped recording. I tried to even record again. It just stopped. Well, I'm just going to sit here and just see if it stops recording again for whatever reason. I mean, at least we can apply this, so that's good. And we can get our first field mod. Look. It's really, really useful. I suppose we should take like 2 ammo loadouts, right? Should take one where it's, mostly AP. And we have the standard. I'm now paranoid, by the way. Just keep looking. And then we have, this one. So, when we meet tier 8s, maybe even a tier 9 game, we can play this. But then, in tier 10, we will use this. So after 2 games, I know you only saw 1, but after 2 games, we're at 2.8k, which isn't great, but in that last game, we probably could have got a little bit more. Anyway, let's forget about that. The recording seems to be working. Let's see if we can actually just, have some fun. Okay, so tier 10 game. Obviously, we're going to be using more APCR. And let's try and see. The problem with this map is that I want to play a little bit more passively around here, around in the D7, 8 kind of area, just at the start at least, because then we can get some nice shots early on. There's no light tanks, which is actually kind of a blessing in disguise because usually you get spotted instantly, whereas whoever spots the people crossing over here, then maybe we can actually get some shots off. And the 907 is kind of trying to overpeak a little bit too much. We might be able to get a shot off in a second. I'm going to move back a little bit, but not too much so that we don't have gun depression anymore. Just keep an eye on this. Very nice. And he's dead. Lovely. That guy received all his hit points in about 2 seconds. Now, can we shoot this? And that man received all his hit points in about 2 seconds as well. Right. Slight issue now, because that's a 907. The problem is that I need to run from here. And I don't really like doing this because realistically, these can hold that corner. And I kind of feel like I'm, you know, just letting them die. But if I sit here and I get spotted, I'm dead. Like, there's no way of me actually being able to help them effectively from that position. At least from back here, if they start to push around, so like if this STB spots a 9-0, then I can actually shoot him. And I can also shoot anyone that's in this bit now. So we just play a little bit defensively and just wait. That's all we need to do. Because we'll take like 3 shots and then we're dead. You know, it's a tier 10 game. There's an unspotted Foch, there's an unspotted T95. We know the T95 has shots on that 121B as well. So we might as well just wait here and see if the 9-0 becomes a little bit too aggressive. As much as I would love to go and fight with the heavies, it's just not going to happen. And like I need to tell myself this because, as you know, I need to learn how to play medium tanks. If I was in a heavy tank right now, I'd be loving it. But I'm not. Okay? Medium tank, Max. You don't have armor, necessarily. Well, at least against tier 10, you definitely don't have armor. Let's see. We have won that flank, so... Although we haven't won the flank yet. We've won half the flank. Let's move up, though. Move up, because that badger's pushed all the way through and he hasn't got spotted or hasn't been shot at. Well, I didn't see that he was getting shot at. So I'm guessing that there's no one there. And then Leo is pushing up as well, so we should be able to push up and hopefully get some shots on people. What we can do is actually go up to here, up onto this little hill, and then we should be able to get some shots on anyone that is at the very back of the map as well. So yeah, we're just playing this a little bit passively. We don't need to, you know, rush in or anything like that. Just conserve our hit points. And I should be able to get a shot here. I shouldn't have aimed like that. It's fine. That was my bad, not his. I knew he was there. Like, I shouldn't have... I should have just gone back up a little bit, and then I would have been fine.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I mean, that would have been something if it hit. But everyone has moved, and unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get much damage out of this game now. I think the game's just a little bit too fast for us, and we... I mean, to be honest, I don't think we played wrong. But like, it's just unlucky that everyone just died, and the enemy team were very passive. Like, everyone's in this square now for no real reason. Like, no one even defended at the back here. There is a T95, so we do need to watch out for that. This guy is going side on. What did I hit? Did I hit something? I don't really know. Let me see if I can spot this this Foch as he's backing off. I can. I need to try and get back now. Lovely. That's annoying. I hate the Foch's weak spot. Gun is misbehaving slightly. It's okay. We should be able to kill him in a second. I hit his... If you don't know, the Foch's cupola, this bit here and this bit... 1 second. Again, the gun is misbehaving slightly. The actual bar is only pennable in the very center. I don't know why. But I really don't know why. Like, just make the entire thing pennable, but... For some reason, haha, funny. Alright, what we're going to do now is try and get some spotting. It's the Cran, which I really don't want to be perma-tracked by. Unfortunately, I can't actually get shots at the T95 there. If we go up, we might be okay to try and get some shots off. Just check that it's still recording. Good. Oh, man. That was bad aim. I aimed at the floor. Right, come on. Get good, Max. I mean, the crown is literally right there.
We fixed the track. Get going.
Even though it's 9-2, doesn't feel like we're winning. You know what I mean? Like, sure, the score says that, but it doesn't really feel like we're... we're overly winning. Because, like, they can still just camp this out. It's very annoying that I can't spot this cran, actually. See if this Type 61 is going to be a little bit... yeah, poppy guns! I don't know why I turned, like, half northern. Very weird. It's like my voice just broke a little bit there, and then just went northern. I was like, yeah, we'll go with it. It's fine. I'm just gonna go. Ba ba bum bum bum.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
And if we can spot this crown, that is gonna be beautiful, actually. Here he is. Yoink.
Critical hit.
What do you mean critical hit? Oh well, whatever. We get 4K combined. That's fine. Oh, we actually get more than that. We hit a few blind. What did we hit? Oh, we hit the Emil 2, didn't we? We hit that once. Did we then hit like another one blind or something? No, I guess it's just the Emil 2 one, yeah. Yeah, okay. Anyway, apply. Lovely. Yeah, that was pretty okay, to be honest. I mean, it's not the best damage-wise, but, like, combined is fine. Now, just for a sanity check, we are going to go back to the Ventsrammer V-Stab. Although I don't think it... I honestly don't think it needs V-Stab. We'll put IRM back on it. I think IRM is actually the best out of all of them. But I do think that Vents help this... But I do think that Vents helps this out quite a bit. You know, bumping up that DPM, giving it a little bit more accuracy, a little bit more view range, and obviously the reload time coming down as well. So this might actually be the best. And then IRM just to give it a little bit more, you know, traverse. Because obviously the traverse speed going at 44, it's pretty nice. And that's with IRM. So, you know, that's like borderline heavy tank, I think. I mean, the Chieftain gets 40. And that's without IRM. So 53 for a 121B. 32. With IRM, the Krang gets 42. So yeah, it feels a little bit better with IRM, in my opinion, anyway. Also, I played this thing so badly when I got it. I only played like a few games, and then I was kind of done because I had so many boosters running. And I was only just trying to get the E50, the E50M, that I kind of just skipped this tank. But it is beautiful. Like, amazing. I love this thing. Anyway, third and final game. Still recording. Good. Okay. So, for the last game of the day, we are... Well, it's not going to be of the day, actually. I mean, I'm going to be recording a few more videos today. But for the last game in the E50, we are going to be on Live Oaks. We have got our loadout where it is mostly AP, because it is against mostly tier 8s. I mean, it's about 50-50 split, to be fair, but let's just wait here for a second and see who is going to approach us. And you will notice that we have not gone to this side, because, I mean, it doesn't really get loads of gun depression, and the turret isn't exactly amazing. So, you know, the lover is enjoying himself. Very nice. Probably shouldn't have knocked down that tree. We're going to put one in. Just the one. And then what we're going to do is ping this side, right? And then yoink one over there. And we're going to do like one there, and then we'll do also like one here. Oh, ignore that. Shalom. Lovely. I don't think we're going to get another one off. Oh, we might. Hang on. Ooh. That was debatable whether or not that was going to hit. But that's where APCR would have actually been even better. Because, I mean, maybe not. Maybe because it was like kind of dipping over. I don't know, okay? Like, I mean, APCR would have just gone completely straight at that point. But, I mean, this is already 1.2k, so it's fast enough. Anyway, back to where I was going to go. Hello. And we'll put no more in, because I don't really want to shoot anymore. So far, so good. Let us now go into the city, because that is a lot of tanks over the other side. So we're going to try and go into the city, help this out, and then we can push through. So let's see if we can do so. Oh, and there is even a T95, which is not really the tank you want to see, to be honest. But right, what I'm going to do is appear like a magic trick. See? Magic. Oh. And again, I will appear just like a Okay, speaking about people that appear like a magic trick, what are you doing? Oh. Right, it turns out that house is destructible, but it's fine. I now have him perma-tracked. Lovely. Just like that, we have 2.5k damage already. Now, Mr. T95, where are you going? We did not get the... Okay, that he's going to die before I can do anything else. Let's now continue. And just like that, another magic trick, the enemy team is gone. What happened down here? What? Hang on. Where did they go? They actually just disappeared. I think the WT is like in one of these bushes up here. Probably be a little bit further back, so it'd be about here, maybe. Oh, 191? That's not good. Oh well, 3k damage again. Whatever. And once more, we can apply. What actually happened to the enemy team? Like, seriously. They just disintegrated. Like, they were there, and then they weren't. Actual magic trick. In the space of time of me killing an IS-3, like, 10 players died. Anyway, this was, beautiful, to be honest. I don't really care about the DPG or anything like that. It's good enough. I had fun, and that's the main thing. This tank is just amazing. I'm thinking that maybe we go something like this, and we don't even need 2 loadouts. Because, like, if you get into tier 10, you just only fire this. And then, you know, you have this as, like, your weak armor shooting. And then you have this as your weak armor kind of penetration. So yeah, I recommend everyone gets an E50, to be honest. Like, I really enjoy this tank. It's just such a cozy tank. It's fun to play, and it's also fun to play against, which is very rare in this game. It's very, very rare that you actually have a balanced tank, because no one's going to say that the E50 is OP. It's not OP. It's just a good tank. And like, if you meet one, they die. You shoot the turret. You can even, I think you can pen it. Hang on. But the E50 is not a very, like, super well-armoured tank. Tier 8s, you fire premium, but this is, again, with just 230 pen, you can pen these ears really easily. Like, these little bits here are super, super easy to hit. Oh no, I shouldn't say easy to hit, easy to pen. And they are only 60mm thick. The cupola is not really too much of a problem. Even for, like, you know, AP rounds, you're going to go through that every single time. And if you want, fire premium, and you go straight through the turret. Like, it's only 230 at most. So if you're in, say, something like a... let's take it to, like, the extreme and say that you're in a Liberté, right? Bond store tank. 230 pen, you have a 60-70% chance down here to go straight through the turret with standard rounds. And you could still go for the cupola, you could still go for this. If you fire premium, the entire thing's just easy. Right? It is not hard to pen, but it is very, very good at side scraping, and that is one thing that you need to watch out for. And if you meet someone that knows what they're doing, they will just side scrape and go backwards and forwards and bait you into shooting the side, because you can over angle a fair amount, and if that's like round the corner, they're going to shoot that and it will just bounce. So keep that in mind. Also, if you have a 120mm gun, you could face hug this thing and just go and pen the engine deck and it'll be an overmatch. But yeah, the E50 is just beautiful. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this was a little bit more positive, because over the last few videos it's been a bit negative, and I just wanted something to just be a little bit more happy about. I am going to be making guides on the missions, so the campaign missions, so the 260 and the 279, and obviously we're going to be going through all the different missions for the different stages. So there'll be, for example, the first mission guide, I believe, is going to be for the tank destroyers. And that will be out on Thursday, as I'm going to be moving it. If you are on my Discord, which I recommend you are, you'll see that I've kind of published a kind of schedule for the videos and stuff like that. And they can move around, but what's on that schedule is usually pretty accurate, at least for the videos that are going to be made. So once again, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, you know what to do, and I'll see you all in the next one.